This charter, signed by King Charles II 345 years ago, gave birth to Pennsylvania, granting William Penn a province that bore his name. This very charter was on display on Charter Day, as the Pennsylvania State Archives presented it for the only time this year. Onlookers came to Harrisburg to get a look for themselves at the document that started it all.
William Penn granted some land to my great-great-grandparents.
Dorothy Hilton's Pennsylvania ties date back to Penn himself. She brought the newest members of her family to see the charter and learn more about where they came from.
We're all immigrants, aren't we? Basically. So I think it's important to make everyone realize that.
The charter would set the stage 95 years later for the birth of the United States itself within the borders of Pennsylvania. State Archives Chief Josh Stallman says the religious freedom that America was built on has its roots in the charter.
It allowed for, at least to a certain degree, some degree of religious freedom for Penn. Certainly Penn was a Quaker, and he came over as part of that was for religious toleration.
The charter has long been damaged over the years, and its original borders to include Delaware no longer apply. But its significance in creating the Commonwealth was not lost on visitors, and its signing in March of 1681 paved the way for another signing in July of 1776 and 250 years of American freedom.
The precepts of that were sort of established here with the charter and ultimately laid the groundwork for those later monumental shifts towards democracy.
I think it was important to share with our children, and like my mom said, just knowing where you came from, and there's always something to learn.
James Corrigan, Fox 43 News.